In this video, I'm gonna give you the exact steps on how we took a creator from 0 to 30K per month within 90 days. I wanna be completely transparent with you guys and give you not only the good things that we did, but also the things that we did not as good and how we changed them today to suit the current market. Before we signed the model, her biggest issue was coming up with ideas to create content and also how to actually create viral content that is high quality, such as aligning the angles. At this point in time, the main thing that differentiated us from other creators in the space with this model was the niche that we put her in. With this creator specifically, and I'm not gonna hide anything, we put her in Australia. There is a sport, one of the biggest sports called AFL. And what we did, because she was a big supporter of one of the teams in AFL, we put her within that niche and created high quality, engaging content around that whole sport within TikTok, and then also re-uploaded that as Instagram Reels. After about 2 to 4 weeks of consistent posting on TikTok, we hit a breakthrough with one of our videos that managed to reach around 150,000 views. And then from that point onwards, they just kept snowballing. And one of the Reels that we ended up posting managed to get within the 1 million plus view range, which I'll pop up on the screen here. Now, the reason I want to share this story is because yes, the success worked, but the platform and marketing has changed significantly since this point, and which is what I'm going to explain now of the pitfalls which happened after we hit this monthly goal. What we found out specifically with Instagram Reels and how they've changed their algorithm now is that when you post an Instagram carousel or Instagram Reel, it's going to get shown to your immediate audience first, and based on how your immediate audience reacts with that video, depends on how much that video is going to get shown to non-followers. With this first model, although we had such a rapid growth at the start, because the whole page was sectored around that specific sporting niche, we found that over time, the initial audience that were following her started to get burnt out with the videos that we're posting, and we started to plateau at those results, or even dip down, and then we would have to create different niche pages and see what was working, and then we'll just in this endless cycle to try and keep up with what we were actually achieving around the 30K per month range. Now, I know you're probably wondering, how do you actually fix this? Because either me or my agency, for example, is actually doing this with me, and I'm gonna explain how. Instead of creating a whole niche account, what you need to do is actually create verticals around your personal brand. In the space now, it's all about personal brand, and you need to build and cultivate an audience around you and your personality. So what we've found now is with new creators, when we onboard them and we get 5 verticals that we're testing on their account, 3 to 5 verticals, we found that now, yes, the initial starting phase might not be as quick, but now once we actually build a following that is following her because they like her and her personality, and we're testing these verticals, we found that over time, the growth is just going to be exponential, and you're actually providing reliable and consistent traffic acquisition to her page. Now, with models, after we've tested and built their personal brand out with these specific verticals, I popped up a couple results on the screen now that show a couple subscriber days and earnings days as well. The main takeaway I wanted to give in this video though is focus on organic traffic systems and building a personal brand. But if you have any more questions about building personal brands and any questions on organic viral content strategies, I have an Instagram link below, just DM me and I'll be happy to help.